Hi everyone. Okay, I have recorded this video, oh my god, probably like 12 times. Oh my god. My webcam hates me and just wants me to kill myself, I guess. So, today's video is just going to be like quick 10 show tips that I use. If you like them, that's great. I'm happy. If you don't, that's your problem. So I'm just gonna start because I don't know what else to do. I've been doing this for over an hour. Okay, number one, pack early. If you pack early, I guarantee you that you're not gonna forget as many things because it's I don't know, just you remember everything that way. If you pack the day before, you're gonna forget like the stupidest stuff and you're just gonna wish you packed early. Okay. 2. Have a checklist for everything. I had three checklists. The first one was for my horse's tack. The second one was for my actual like stuff I needed, like my show clothes. And the third one was just how, like, in the order I should get my horse ready. That's the best. Literally, I had a checklist to get my horse ready the night before. That is pathetic, but I don't regret anything. Okay. 3. Have extras of everything. I guarantee you, if you have an extra halter with you, you're not going to need it. If you don't have an extra halter with you, you are going to need it. Just because that's how life works. 4. Prepare for the worst. And I mean prepare for the worst as in, like, weather mostly. Because, you know, if it rains, or it rained, like, the day or 2 days before, then you're going to wipe your boots off probably 8 times before you actually show because it's going to be muddy. And also, when I say prepare for the worst, like the first off-property show I took my horse to, he ran around on the lunge line for 20 minutes like an idiot before schooling with my trainer. Like, my trainer was that afraid to let me on this horse that she wanted to school him first. And lunge line. Just always have one with you if you go anywhere, because it's probably the best decision you'll ever make. Okay. 5. Get to the barn and to shows early. Always, always, always be early. I'm a hypocrite for that because I'm late to everything. But if you get to the barn early, you can, like, chill with your whole process of getting ready for the show. You won't have near as many problems. Your horse isn't going to get as anxious and nervous. And I can guarantee you that you're going to be the one that's helping that one person who was late to the barn, so me, because they're running behind. And always get to the show early, that way you can go register and not be running back and forth. And you'll have time to tack up your horse and makes your life easier. Just make sure you get there early. Okay. 6. Always walk the grounds with your horse when you get somewhere new. Because if they can see all of the scary things before you're actually on your horse, there's like less of a chance they're going to spook at it again and throw you off, pretty much. That's just how it is. I walked my horse around the grounds 2 shows before I actually got on my horse and showed him. It's probably the best decision I've ever made, because now when we get there, he's like, oh yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, but because he got to walk around before and see it, the first show wasn't that big of a disaster. Okay, 7. When you're schooling, don't let people push you around. I can guarantee you there's always going to be 3 at the least obnoxious people in the ring who are going to cut people off and run people over and be obnoxious people. So you're going to have to, don't be obnoxious, don't join their party and be obnoxious. But if you're going to do something, make sure you call it out and you, like, claim that jump right there and being like, that is my jump and I will run you over to get to that jump, because I literally have almost run over people. There was a trainer who stood in front of one of my, like, thank God it was just a cross rail for whatever. I had a cross rail in my course. It was, I don't know, like the ultimate hunter test to see if you could trot in and canter out of this cross rail and then continue your course. And some lady just decided that she was going to stand in front of the cross rail, and where I went, it was a very, very controlled schooling, so everyone did the same 2 to 3 jumps at the same time, and you pretty much went through the course. But everyone's doing this cross rail, and this one trainer's like, I'm just going to stand in front of this cross rail. I called it the first time, called it again a little bit louder, screamed it the next time. By then, my trainer and almost everyone else in the entire arena was yelling at this trainer to just move, but she wouldn't, so I almost ran her over. I'm not surprised if my horse stepped on her. I'm not sorry if my horse stepped on her. The best part was that the horse that I was riding was my old lease horse, who was extremely sassy, and flicked her tail in the trainer's face. I was very proud of my horse that day. 8. Don't get frustrated. If you get frustrated, your horse is going to get really just nervous and anxious and dance around, and it's not going to be fun for you or your horse. And your horse is always going to remember certain things like that. If you start beating your horse and just being impatient, they're not as likely to do well at the next show because they're going to be afraid. Okay. 9. Always reward your horse. I don't care if you knock down a rail on every single jump and plowed through 3 of the course of 8. You need to tell your horse that you are proud of them for not killing you. Your horse can kill you at any time. I'm always thankful that no matter how awful my horse was when whatever day, maybe I didn't ride my horse for a week and he was a mess. I'm thankful that my horse didn't take off with me and buck me off or something like that. Okay. 10. Let's hope that my webcam holds up to the end of this. If you don't succeed in something the first time, try again. I definitely have noticed that the people who compete in the same things over and over and over and win blue ribbons over and over and over, they don't really improve, honestly. I've seen people go in and not place in, I don't know, let's say they started at 2 foot. Let's say they got a new horse. They started at 2 foot. And they were getting 4th place at best. But you watch them next year, and all of a sudden they're in 2-6. And they look so much better. They're still not winning, but they have improved so much, and it's incredible. I'd rather see someone do that than enter the same crossrails division over and over and over and win a whole bunch of blue ribbons. Then I would like to see someone not place at a whole almost any show and move up and not place in anything. It shows that they worked hard, because when you win those blue ribbons, honestly you stop working as hard because you just feel like you don't need to anymore. Okay, that's just my opinion. If you don't agree with that, sorry, your problem. I'm allowed to have an opinion. Okay, so that's my video there, end of that. If you haven't already, you should follow us on Twitter and like this video and subscribe and fun stuff like that, because we'll love you forever and it would just make us really happy. So if you could do that, that would be great. So until Casey uploads or I upload next week, I guess that's it. Alright guys, thanks for watching, bye!